Hello again. So happy you could join me on this beautiful day. I hope it's a beautiful day wherever you're at. I'd like to start off by thanking all my viewers and subscribers. I really do appreciate it. And I always try to get back with you as soon as I possibly can. What I got today is my standard pre-stretch 16 by 20 canvas. What I did was I went to your local hardware. I picked up some spray paint, some different blues and different tones that I thought I would use today. I sprayed that, but make sure you're in a well-ventilated area and you have a mask on. After that completely dried, I loaded it up with a thin coat of liquid clear. That's going to help the oils go on a lot smoother. And if you missed a spot, you can see where the oils will drag in that location. So you want to make sure you cover it all with a thin coat of liquid clear. And that's where we're at so far. And any information on all the colors you'll need to paint along with me, if that's what you choose to do, will come across the screen somewhere in here. So today I thought maybe we'd do some colorful scene, trying to get into more colorful bushes and trees, maybe a meadow. Who knows, maybe I might put a old log cabin in, maybe a little bridge. Who knows? I haven't decided yet. I think we're just going to start from here and we'll see what we come up with. And we always like to have some liquid clear on here. I use this little fan brush. That liquid clear kind of thins it. Just using this brush right here. Well, we'll come up to some sky. I think we'll put in some titanium white on that little fan brush. Load it up on both sides, just like that. Maybe our light source is over here. Load up some more paint. Make the horizon. Who knows? Let's get some color in here. We want to make it colorful, I said. Let's try to go into some alizarin crimson and that same brush. Just like that. Come up here. Some of that dark color. Always got to think darker. Seems to stand out more. I'm going to clean that off. Use odorless paint thinner. Come right back into the white. Maybe some little bit of liquid white. Liquid white's a little bit thinner. We just put that in there just like that. Come into this blender brush. It's real soft. We'll come in and we'll circular motion. Just the corner of the brush. Get some nice red sky in there. Better clean that off. Smack off the excess. Come into that white again. I'm going to put some more white. Kind of like this, just the way that is there. Come into the blender brush again. Tap that in there. Go up into that alizarin crimson. Circular motions. kinds of dark, light, pinkish. Wipe some of that off. I like some of that darker in there. Maybe we'll put some mountains back here. We'll have some of that color going on. Almost makes it look like there's clouds back here. And all we're doing is circular motion. That's what I like. I like to get that color in there. Wipe that brush off again. Let's come in to some who knows, a little bit of purple, I think. Alizarin crimson and phthalo blue. A little bit of liquid clear and some white. Get it a light purple. Load it up. Take a little roll of paint right across the edge there. And we'll come in. Who knows, we'll make a mountain over here. We'll make a mountain right up there. Go just like that. Who knows? Off in the distance. Wipe that off. Come into this brush we use for the liquid clear. We're going to take that and we're going to blend that down. You can make the mountain as steep or as level as you want just by pulling this down. You can make little hills and you can have it go in the, who knows. Wipe some of that off. The more you wipe off, the softer it gets, and that's what you want at the bottom. You want that base to look misty. You want that base. Be soft. You just keep wiping that off and blending this all the way down. Kinds of different angles and happening, and we didn't even have to use any snow or anything. That's always a good thing. I use paper towels, rags, wipe the brushes off. Now we'll come into this blender brush. I'm going to set that down. We'll come in and we'll tap this right at the base. Kind of get it misty. Get all kinds of neat little things happening down there by doing that. Step back. You get a look of the colorful. We'll come back into this. And we'll get a little bit of white, distant, and a little bit of that mountain color. Just to get the illusion, a little bit of the white of the mountains. A little roll of paint. And you come in here, and maybe our light source is right around the mountain, so it's not going to really much matter. Don't want a whole lot back there because it's way off in the distance. A little bit more paint. That softness. Looks pretty good to me. I'll leave that like that. Come into the fan brush. Liquid clear, some of that same mountain color, make some distant trees, just like that. And we'll take the corner of the brush, just tapping down. Gives the illusion of distant trees. Just tapping. Different light, different heights. Different heights and different levels. something like that. Tapping down just with the tip of the brush. Get all those little sharp things that you see at the tops of the trees. If you ever look, see all the little. Clean that one off. Set this down. We'll come in and we'll tap that using this blender brush. We'll tap this. Circular motions. Go up, pull slightly up on it, slightly. Leave that gap in between there, that mist gives it layers. That's kind of what you're looking for. Maybe I like the idea. Maybe put another mountain over here. Use some darker colors. Load it right up. Get a little roll of paint like you did back there. Maybe this one is up here. Maybe this one is right here. Keep loading it up. That pushes that one right back. Scrape that off. We'll come back into this brush here. Blend this down. Right in front of those trees. Take that off. Just like we did the one in the back, where we're softening it as we go down. Clean that off. Come into the blender brush. We'll just tap this. Just tap it all along that base there. Soften that up. Before we come in, and put our snow in. Get some white, little roll of paint. Here and there. Some in the back. Some more paint on there. All I'm doing is tapping. Kind of let the canvas take what it wants. This one is real peaky here. Coming down pretty sharp. I kind of like that. Some more paint. Just like that. And get this brush here going. Can blend that right away. Grab some more white in the back there. A little bit more back here too. Just let it come right off your knife. We'll come into some blue for the shadow colors. About like that. We'll leave it marbled. And we'll come in here. little bit more, I think. Kind of edges, puts that edge right there. Just as it goes down deeper. Okay, I'm going to set that down again. Come into the blender brush. I'm going to tap this all the way down into some of that I want to pay attention to the lay of the mountain. You want to go up like that as you're coming down. Kind of blends that in there, just like we did right there. Just like that. Who knows what we're going to have going on down here, but we can always soften that in. Just like that. Got some trees back there. Could have some color in here. Gonna put some trees in here. Clean this blender brush off again. We use this quite a bit. Want to keep it as clean as we can. Always knock the excess off. Get a lot of paint thin around there. Okay. Now we need some trees. Distant trees. Distant trees. I'm going to load up this little brush here. 2-inch brush. This one right here. I'm going to come back in. Put on some, I use liquid clear. I'm going to come into some dark colors, maybe some brown and sap green. Pull it in one direction. Maybe some black. Darken it. Mostly green though. Gonna make some bushes. You want that rounded edge. I'm going to come in here. Just tapping this. Just tapping it, you get some bushes. Gonna leave a gap down there. All I'm doing is pushing up, tapping it. Who knows, maybe over here we can have something. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do over here, but we'll do something. Something colorful. Some darker colors going. Just like that. Maybe we can have something in here. Bushy areas. darken that up down there at the base. Get some of that brown. Some of that brown color going. I'm going to make this kind of wide down here because I want to have it, want to get it as colorful as I can. Get different types, different things, bushes and whatever we don't color down here, we'll put some land to it. So it don't really matter how far we come down. Just as long as we get some stuff happening. Get some different trees and bushes and who knows. So with that, I'm going to clean this brush off. I'm going to use that to highlight the bushes. At the excess. And we'll come in and we'll do some colors here. I need a lot of liquid white. Liquid white and some alizarin crimson, I think. Get a pink color. I'll get it a little darker first though. We'll make it pop. Take the bottom back end of the brush there. Just like that. Maybe we got something here. Tapping it. Get some of that deep color. Now always come in and highlight it. Highlight it more. Just pulling it towards you. Maybe we'll get something happening up here. Got some bright colors in there. Maybe we can have something down here. Okay, got some of that going on. Tell you what we'll do. We'll wipe off some of that color. And we'll come into some liquid white. Pull it in the same direction and we'll come and highlight. Highlight some of that same same areas. Highlight some of that same areas. Okay, we got that going on. Let's clean this brush off. We'll come in to a little brush here. We'll use a liner brush. This one right here. Liquid clear. And some of that dark green colors. Put in some branches and twigs. Blow it right up. Just like that. Pull some different twigs and different things happening. Okay, clean this brush off. Same one that we used. We're going to add some more color. Since we got that pink back there, I think that really stands out. Really stands out. So, we'll come into some blue now. Blue is always a nice color. Do the same thing that we did. Pulling it in one direction. Rounding the edge off. And who knows? Maybe we can come in here. Maybe we'll come in there with some of the darker color. Darker blues. This is a nice color blue. Turn the brush over. Who knows, maybe right in here. Just like that. Maybe right here. See what you got going on. Maybe this one's a blue one up here. All the way down. Some nice colors going on. Now we'll come in a little bit of white and we'll highlight it. Highlight the whites. Not all of it though. Just here and there. Okay, clean this brush off again. Maybe we can come into some greens. Who knows? Yeah, we can come into some greens. Do the same thing, pull it in one direction. Liquid clear. Thins it out. Some white. Pull in one direction. Maybe we got some stuff happening right in there. Add some more white. Pulling it down. I like the colors. Just like that. Just along the bottom there. Except we can come back in with land. That looks pretty colorful now. Have to step back and look at it. And I like the pinks. grassy areas down here. A little bit of a meadow. Browns, Van Dyke Brown, Midnight Black, sap green, brown. Load it right up. We'll come and tap this. We'll tap this over here. Tap that. You can come all the way up, make it a little hill there if you want. You can go all the way back into there. Underneath. Dark colors. I don't know what we're going to do yet. We're just filling this in, or we're going to put a cabin in, or just leave it. Leave it. I wanted to get color in here. I'm going to set this down here. And pick up some more sap green. It's a darker green. Tapping this in. Step back. I'm just looking at this, thinking about that. Thinking about that house, cabin. So I think I'm going to set this down for now. And let's come in. Let's come in and cut a little area here where we might have a log cabin. See if we can put it on this side. Maybe that could be water. So that can be its roof, and then come over here just like that. Can get scraped then. Like that. Okay. Come into some brown. Set that down, grab some browns. You will have the top of it. Maybe we can have it a little bit marbly. A little roll of paint will come in right in here. Come into some brown. A little bit of white in there. Dark color. Just like that. Get some weight. Get it marbly. Come in and highlight some of these. to have different layers up here where it's maybe it's got shingles. Dark color, some purple maybe. Purple and the brown. Determine where we want to cut that off at. Brown, black, dark color. Get some purple in there. Let it roll right across that sharp edge. We'll come in here and we'll do a door. Door and maybe a window here. Maybe a bigger, maybe there's a window on the other side there. Let me put this down for a second. Come in here. And go across. With a bigger window. Then we'll fill that in with some brown. Tell you what, let's come into some light colors. The door can be black, dark. But in the other spots, let's put some color in there. Let's put some yellow, some reds, or some yellow. Yellow in there. Like there's a light on. Adding the yellow. Keep touching up on the yellow, making it as bright as you can. That illusion, the illusion of white. Put that down. Come into this brush here to take some of that away. when I try to get that color just so. Cutting it up. Make it look like there's some light coming through there. That's what we want, just like that. Then what we'll do, take this palette knife here, and we'll come in and we'll do a line there. Where it's got that happening. Come down. Take a little roll of the white. Break this off right here. Right underneath. Takes off that edge there. Palette knife. Come right up to the edge.
Yeah, and I can't open the
Just
door.
all the way down. Just like that. Now, if we can get some grassy areas in here. We'll get some yellow coming right up to the bottom of it. Right underneath it. And we'll be right back and we'll finish the rest.